Hello guys, so in this video we're gonna continue building the arms. Remember that I told you that we're gonna create different objects to create every part of the arm. So to create this part right here, we're gonna add a cylinder. So Shift A, add a cylinder, and remember to keep the vertices at 8. We don't need more than that, so let's keep it at 8. And now we can go to edit mode. We're gonna scale it down, not much, and put it to a side. And right here we're gonna do the same that we did with the eyes. We're gonna fix the geometry. We're gonna fix the cuts that we need to do, like in the top and the bottom face. So we're gonna go and do that. We're gonna select, we're gonna actually just like give it like that. We're gonna create the cuts that we need with K. Remember, that's the key we press. So K, we select the vertex that we need. Then right here, it's a little tricky. There, press enter, and we have our first cut. We're gonna do the same on the other way, just like that. Enter, and then we're gonna do the bottom face. So K again, enter, K, and to this part, enter. Now we have our geometry fixed, and we can go ahead and scale this as we need it. So front view, select everything, scale it down. Remember that we have the arm rotated, so like I told you, I like to keep everything straight for as long as I can. So I'm gonna something like that, scale it on this z-axis, maybe scale it something like that. I think that's alright. And now we can place it where it should be. Also in the side view, we're gonna place it there. Here. There we go. And now we rotate it as needed. So let's put it like that. Leave it there. And one thing that I need to do is to create loop cuts at the top and at the bottom, so that it doesn't damage our shape, like our cylinder shape, when we add the subdivision modifier. So I'm gonna go and do that. Control R, put it right here. Control R and put it right here. So now that we add the modifiers, which are, remember, the mirror modifier to keep it on the other side, and subdivision surface. When we have it with subdivision surface, we don't damage our edges here. And now we're in object mode. We're gonna shade smooth so that we have our cylinder, and that's it. Now we're gonna continue with the arm. So we're gonna create in object mode. We're gonna create another object. In this case, I'm gonna use a round cube. Remember to put radius at 1. There we go. Edit mode, scale it down, move it upwards, and we're just gonna place it. I know that this right here looks like a little bit misshaped, but it is supposed to be a sphere, so we're gonna leave it as a sphere. Something there. Place it on this side where it's supposed to go. I think that's alright. And we can shade smooth this and add the mirror and the subdivision surface modifier. There we go. So now for this part, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this object because it's the same. So in order to do that, I'm gonna press Shift D and I'm gonna click it. You cannot move it because you will mess the center pivot, so we can't move it. And now that it's there, there's another cylinder. You can see it right here. We're gonna press tab to go to edit mode, and here we will move it. So I'm gonna go place it where I need it. I'm gonna rotate it like this so I can scale it up a bit and then scale it down. This is like more thin, so that's why I do this. And then I just place it where I need it. On this side, it's already where it's supposed to be because we duplicated the object, so it's alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that. It already has the mirror and the subdivision surface modifier, so that's perfect. Now we're gonna add this part right here. So we're gonna create a cube for that. We're gonna add a mesh, cube, go to edit mode, scale it down, move it to the side. I'm gonna scale it more. See, like the size, the width is something like this. So I'm gonna leave it like that, but I'm gonna scale it down on the z-axis, something like this. And then on the side, yeah, I think the width is okay. We can scale it maybe more. Scale it down instead. That's alright. So we toggle between X-ray mode all the time. Remember to do that. And now I'm gonna rotate it and place it where I need it. Let's see on the side view if it looks good. Maybe there. Yeah, let's leave it like that. I think that looks alright. In this case, we're only gonna add a mirror modifier. We're not gonna add the subdivision modifier because it's a cube. We need the edge just like that, so it's actually works for us right now. I'm actually gonna move this a bit, just there. And there we go. Now, lastly, we're gonna add this sphere right here. So same case as the cylinder, we can just grab this and press Shift D. We don't move it, we just click it. And now we go into edit mode and we move the ball where we need it. Scale it up. Move it again. See on this side. It doesn't really match, but in the front it does, so we're gonna leave it like that. And that's it. We have our arm finished. In the next video, we're gonna create the claws, which is the last thing we need to do in order to finish the whole arm. And remember to name everything that we have here. I would name this like elbow and this wrist. I know it's not a wrist, but it kind of does the same. And for this, I just will name it as better as you can, like maybe arm 1 and arm 2, or I don't know, something that works for you. Because in this case you see cylinder 001 and like round cube 001 and you don't know which is everything. So it's better to name it. So I'll see you in the next video, guys.